morning. In my last lecture, I have explained you as we are continuing my chapter determination of income and employment. So in my last lecture, I have explained you about what do you mean by aggregate demand. Aggregate demand. In the continuation of this topic, I am going to explain today. Explain aggregate supply. As aggregate demand, so as I have explained you that the whole economic structure is running on the two wheel. That was demand and supply. So as I have already explained you aggregate demand, what is aggregate demand, how our planning committee makes the collections of the informations and data to cover up their financial planning. So today I am going to explain aggregate supply. Listen carefully. Aggregate supply refers to the quantity of the goods and services produced by the whole economy in a country. So इसमें पूरे साल भर में, पूरे फाइनेंशियल ईयर में, पूरी कंट्री में कितना प्रोडक्शन हुआ है, जो द टोटल प्रोडक्शन ऑफ द होल कंट्री, दैट इज द एग्रीगेट सप्लाई. In the word of the niche, aggregate supply is the minimum sale proceed with the producer must get so as to the continue production given in the level of the employment. Thus, by aggregate supply, we mean that the total of the production, total cost of the production, which is given with the various factor of production. So here we can write that aggregate supply means the various total cost of production which is given by the various factors of production. You know what is the meaning of factor of production? In my first lecture, I have already explained you there were the 5 factors of production, that is land, labor, capital, or land, labor, capital, organization, and entrepreneur. So these are the 5 factors of production without which any production is not possible. So the aggregate supply means the various total cost of production which is given by the various factor of production. So it means any factor of production. What is the production? I have told you what is the production. The conversion of raw material into the finished product is called the production. The conversion of the raw material into the finished production is called the production. In the same way, as the For example, I am giving you by the sugar cane, sugar is meant, by the cotton, by the thread is made, and by the thread clothes is made. So these are the procedure, and these all procedure is done by the these 5 factor of production. So I have given you the meaning of the various total of the cost of production, which is given by the various factor, that is the aggregate supply. Now aggregate supply can be explained with the help of the following table. Now I am going to giving you the table by which you can betterly understand what is aggregate supply. Here I am going to make a table by which you can betterly understand. In first column, income, second, consumption expenditure, third, savings, and aggregate supply. I am going to explain you what is actually aggregate supply is. You have to make a table like this. Here, suppose income 0, 150, 250, 350. Sorry, it is not 150, it is in the round figure. 100, 200, 300, 500, 400, 500, 600. $100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, minus 100, minus 50, 0, 50, 100, 150, 200, and 0, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So this is the table in which I am going to explain you. I have written over the table here. Now I am going to explain you from the above table. It is clear that the aggregate supply is equal to the national income of the aggregate supply. Aggregate supply is just equal to the national income. It means the national income of the aggregate supply is both are always equal. It means कि whatever कि जो भी supply होगा, जितना भी production होगा, that will be equivalent to the national income always. The same thing, in the same way, the income and aggregate supply curves make the angle of the 45 degree. It means upward direction to the shown in the figure. It is also shown in the table that the aggregate consumption expenditure. Now I am going to make the diagram also here. The same I am going to explain you by the, as I have explained you the table, and now I am going to make a diagram by this of this table. This is axis Y and this is axis X and O. In this level, national income in crores, and on this axis we will explain the contribution and saving, and only on this axis this is contribution of the saving. $100, $200, $300, $400, $500 and $600. On this axis, the national income is explained, and on this we are taking the 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So it is equivalent to the contribution, consumption and saving. In this way, these both are equivalent. As I have explaining you, I am giving you the main thing that the income and aggregate supply both are always equivalent of any country. So the curve, whatever the curve is will be made, and it will in the upward direction to the. So here is aggregate supply. Aggregate supply. As always, the production is going on. The curve will be always move on in the upward direction. That is the aggregate supply. Always, as the income of the any country is goes on increasing, the aggregate supply always goes on the upward direction. So the formula is AS is equal to C plus S. It means aggregate supply is always consumption plus saving. Now read this and try to understand the topic and make the practice.